Hi, SonicWall customers. Thank you for taking 2 minutes out of your day here. The reason I'm reaching out to you is you're one of our valuable clients in the fact that you have more than 20 plus active firewalls in your environment. I want to talk to you about a new security subscription program that you may not be aware of to offload both your resources in terms of maintaining and updating your current firewall from SonicWall, as well as providing an additional cybersecurity warranty for you as well. So let me pull in these slides for you and we'll have a conversation as we move forward. So first and foremost, why do we do this? So as you take a look, Gartner estimates that over 60% of breaches currently are due to misconfiguration. This may be misconfiguration from just best practices that we recommend here at SonicWall with our third-party cyber assurance company, Cysurance, in addition to patch management caseload, right? 61% of the time, hackers are exploiting vulnerable code within days. But then when you take a look at the research by InfoSec, it's taking 60 to 150 days for some of our clients in the industry to be able to add the patch and firmware updates. And so with that being said, we've got two different security services in our portfolio. Number one is unmanaged. You guys are doing that. You're managing the firewall on your own. You get the full security suite. You're getting 24/7 support. And if you buy new Gen 8 products, you're getting $100,000 cyber warranty. Now, the new version that we're going to talk about is our MPSS. This is going to be where you configure the initial firewall, hand it over to SonicWall's NOC team. And from that point moving forward, we're going to be responsible for the firmware updates, configuration changes, firewall event notifications, including downtime. So for example, if your firewall goes down at 2 a.m., we'll send you an email alerting to it. It just might be your ISP down, but we will provide that information to you. In addition, you're getting 30 days worth of reporting, as well as a monthly health check, 24/7 support. And then that cyber warranty doubles from 100K to 200K. So with that quick little summary here, I want to touch on two things here. So again, we talked about best practice configuration. Our SonicWall Networking Operations Center, or NOC, all based in the U.S. from a U.S. employee standpoint, they will run it through 157 best practice configurations. We're going to be responsible for the firmware and patch updates. If we recommend a firmware update here in the next 48 hours, you can let us know, hey, I would like that to be done at 2 a.m. We will do that configuration for you at 2 o'clock. The offline, we talked about health check and reports as well. So speaking of the cyber warranty, again, I had mentioned your cyber warranty is going to double down to $200,000 as part of this process. But getting back to the 30 days worth of reporting and analytics, every 30 days, you will get a report that's going to be 6 pages. It's going to show productivity reports. It's going to show malware that we blocked, as well as risky URLs, etc. Simple example. In the report, if you see that from a bandwidth perspective, you have a high usage of TikTok between the hours of 2 and 4. You can ping our NOC center and say, hey, can you create a policy or rule to block TikTok entirely, or potentially, hey, block it until work hours are done at 5 p.m. And then any other things you see in the report, just submit a ticket to our NOC. We handle the device updating from a rules and policy in addition to the patchwork and configuration of that device. To make it easy for those of you that currently have security subscription services without having to migrate and pay the brand new MPSS fees, we've got a short-term promo. As you can see on the screen, if you've got a TZ appliance, depending on if it has less than 6 months of services, whether it's essential or advanced, or all the way up to over 12 months, you've got a set fee. So if you've got a TZ 270, for example, and it still has 2.5 years left of APSS services, you can move this over for a flat fee of $840. If you've got an NSA device and it still has, say 8 months left, it's going to only be $440 to move this over and then have our NOC team take it over from that standpoint. So great promotional item. If you have questions, my email's on this. Please reach out to me. We'll sit down for 30 minutes, discuss your options from that standpoint, and put together a best pricing and go to market. I do want to remind you of one other thing that we can offer as part of this. So I mentioned your cyber warranty goes from 100K to 200K. If you want that cyber warranty to go up to $1 million, what we can do, in case you didn't know, is the other area we've got a 24/7 365 SOC. We're going to include both EDR, MDR for endpoint, including CrowdStrike, SentinelOne, Cylance, as well as our Capture Client product. If you have a Sophos or Windows Defender shop, we can also do the MDR monitoring that. We also can scan our email security services as well as cloud threat analytics. And then lastly, we can monitor your network devices, and they don't have to be SonicWall devices. If it's another Fortinet, Cisco, Palo Alto, whatever it may be. If you want us to monitor servers, switches, APs, we can do that. If you have both our MPSS email as well as our MDR, your cyber warranty goes to $1 million. So with that being said, I'll wrap that up. I wanted to keep this short and sweet. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me. I have a little booking link on my calendar as well. Grab some time with me and look forward to talking with you. Thank you very much.